Yeah.
Now you listening to Prime Stars music. Prime Stars.
I will put her down on the side of town where the tricks is round. For sure they're lookers, preferably they set their eyes and give the prize to my hooker behind the gates in this mansion by the safe. Is where we took her. She a reacher, I'm her teacher, and we gon' show. He mistook her, data black. You say appointment, but he probably thinking I'm a booker. I'ma try and knock her. It ain't tricking, posing as a trick to try and knock her. She tied him up, dominated the trick, and kicked his balls like she was playing soccer. These niggas corn. My game is poppin' and she popped the corn like oral rat and blocker. Yeah, she's some hoeing, but the way she move, you would think that she was a flocker. Oh, now he's her sugar daddy, and he spoiled a bitch like his favorite daughter. And she brings the spoils all to me, so I can clean her up like she bathed in water. And her family is amazed at how far she's came from the way she was raised. With the way I taught her ain't what I bought her. First time I called her, she had the seed. It was in her, adapt to it like water. It's the game, pimp chauvinism gives to cinder. Open up the package, put in the mail. Close the package and return to cinder. She break the trick. The trick is.
Blessings to the gang. Can y'all hear me? Y'all come on in. Jay-Z. Jay-Z.
No, we can't. They say we can't. They can't.
No, you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, good. What's up, Jay-Z? Shoot the Don. Y'all can hear me, Cali Kid. What's up, Jay-Z?
Well, and for hip hop, that's the part I'm kind of. I wonder if Jay, I guess it's a question.
All right, y'all. So look, I just got off the phone. You see what I'm saying? I was just popping and chopping it, right? And I know y'all know. We be bringing this topic up. You know what I'm saying? It's been brought up often, or this, right? And you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to excuse me, but I think we'll have to bring this shit up again, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And what it is, everybody still trying to give other shit that's pimping that's not pimping, y'all. I can't. This is really getting on my goddamn. If a pimp opens a business, is that pimping? Is he still not a pimp if he opens up a business? I mean, like I say, man, if it's pimping, it's pimp. If it's not, it's not. What does a pimp do? He sends a hoe. He manages prostitutes. If he wants more money, what's he do? Knock another bitch. What does the pimp do with the money once he knocks a bitch? Okay, well, he can invest. He's invested in the business. Okay, fine. Well, does that mean he's not pimping business? That means that business he invested in, that's fine, but he can't say that that's pimping. Well, everything that he got from the business, he could still say it's pimping because he got his pimping to do it. It's not pimping. What is it? Something else. Why is it something else? Because all a pimp do is pimp. Well, that sounds crazy. Well, then be a fucking mag. That's a rule of the game. God damn. And these niggas want to constantly, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's still pimping. It's still pimping. No, it's not, but it's okay if it's not. It's okay if it's not. Oh, so a pimp's supposed to just get the money and shit on the money and don't do nothing with it. Pimp to do what he want to do with it. So when he invested over here, then how come that's not pimping? Because that's not pimping. But it's pimping if the pimp used the money for it. What the fuck? Y'all see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Why? Because like I say, you can be more money. You can be a millionaire. Being a pimp. You can't be a millionaire just to be, being just a pimp. You have to do other things and elevate. Okay, and all that is great. And if that's what you truly believe in, then call what you're doing now something else. The game that you serving now, call it something else. But it ain't this pimping and hoeing. I'd rather be, richer in my, richer in my ism. Do I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather be straight laced and broker, you know, but richer in my ism than a motherfucker who wants some more money calling it pimping and it's not pimping. Y'all talking about thought that was part of elevation. I mean, elevation, like I say, bro, elevation in the game, though. There ain't no top to this shit. You want to elevate in your pimping and then figure out that fucking hoe that won't follow her motherfucking instructions. How about that? Figure out that bitch. If you want to elevate your pimping, elevate don't always come with money and all that other type of shit. That's just buying shit. That's all. If you want to elevate, figure out that bitch that ain't listening. If you want to elevate, you know what I'm saying, take your motherfucking ass to the goddamn gym, nigga. If you want to elevate in the motherfucking game, nigga, then you know what I'm saying, give me a new perspective on how to look at some goddamn shit, for Christ's sakes. If you want to elevate in the motherfucking game, then you know what I'm saying, knock another motherfucking hoe, man, and teach her how to be some real good hoe and contribute to that money. If you want to elevate in the game, ain't no top to this shit. Ain't no top to this shit. But motherfuckers want to talk about elevate. Well, are you elevating in? Are you elevating out of the fucking shit? It's just simple. If it's pimping, it's pimping. If it's not, it's not. And if it's not, okay, then, like, God damn, the pimp ain't the richest thing you could be, and this and that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? If you could get more money doing something else other than pimping, then great. But just don't call that pimping. Well, you know what I'm saying? We might, you know what I'm saying? Pimps might go through some times, right? Or go through certain tragedies or something within the game or something might have happened. And you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, okay, well, shit. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers want all the good times in the game. But what about them bad times? Dude, the game want to see if you still going to, you know? Sometimes motherfuckers have bad times or bad situations within the game that motherfuckers want to stop. Game been good to a motherfucker 20 years, and one time they might have an incident or a tragic moment that happened from the game within the game. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Something might have happened, bitch might have, whatever, right? But then now they want to stop. Then it's like, well, you know? So it's like at the end of the day, and I get it, but at the end of the day, it's like this: heavy's the head that wear the crown. I wish we didn't gotta call it pimping, to be honest. And you know, cause I'll be like, man, what you motherfuckers calling pimping? That ain't what I ain't, right? I wish we could come with another name, right? But we can't. Heavy's the head that wear the crown. You know what I'm saying? We know they don't like niggas. We can't take off our skin. We got to deal with it, right? So it's like, yeah, I wish, you know what I'm saying, pimping, you know, pimp. Everybody pimping it. Dressed like us for Halloween and pimp my ride and this and that. Everything's pimping. Hey, that's pimp. Yeah, right? They use it like a fucking fad, right? My lifestyle ain't no fad. But what I'm going to do, change my title because they're infatuated with this shit? No, heavy's the head that wear the crown. So I got to make sure I just stay solid in what I'm doing. And I can't be motherfucking making an excuse of something else being pimping. That's just not pimping. It's not hard. If it's pimping, it's pimping. If it's not, it's not. What is a pimp? A pimp manages prostitutes. Pimping. What one of the main criteria of being a pimp? Everybody knows. You only fuck with hoes. A pimp only fucks with hoes. That's all he does. That's pimping. Not because he can't, you know what I'm saying, fuck with another bitch. That's the pimp can only fuck with hoes. They can only fuck with hoes because he chooses fucking to. He's not gonna be fucking with the square bitch and fucking with this bitch and fucking, you know, sending a hoe, risking while that bitch is risking her life. Every guy, this nigga goes to fucking Taco Bell and fucks the little college, little Asian cute little bitch. Then goes over here to the fucking lawyer's office and fucking wines and dines this fucking lawyer paralegal bitch with the motherfucking hoe though. You know what I'm saying? Because he want a little, yo, come on, man, come on now. And that bitch is risking her, man. Get that bitch to the pimping. Give her back to the game. Stop making her feel like she would, and you go to have fun with, you know what I'm saying? Which is fine. If that's how, you know. But like I say, at the end of the day, y'all, you know, if it's pimping, it's pimping. If it's not, it's not. They be like pushing P. Nah, man, the P, you can't push the P, man. The P pushes. That's what I'm saying. You know, you can't push the P. The P the one that do the pushing. The P the one that do the pushing. How you gonna push a P when the P came before the push? Come on now. You see what I'm saying? If it's pimping, it's pimping. If it's not, it's not. Okay, I want to open up a business. Okay, great. You opened up a business. But that business that you opened up, don't call that pimping. Cause why? Cause a pimp, I invested in it. Well, that's the pimp that invested. Well, then if I invested, didn't that come from pimping? No. Let's just keep it what it is. We're not gonna confuse things. We're not gonna make things. Why? Because then it's this: a motherfucker who been in the game 2 years, right? They get their first two little lucky holes. You know what I'm saying? They stack their money and they opened up a business, successful business, and they're making business making $2 million a year type shit, right? But he only been in the game for 2 years, right? 12 years later, you know, he's still successful, but only from his business, the business he opened, right? Versus the motherfucker who been down, you know what I'm saying, going to boom 12 years. He might not have as much money as the other motherfucker, but you know what I'm saying, he been through this whole that whole ups and downs, boom, stayed down, boop, 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 you know, all that type of shit, right? Now can 12 years later, can that motherfucker from the business go up next to the motherfucker just because he has more money that's been staying down and about it for 12 years straight? And call and say he a bigger pimp and call himself some pimping because he invested in the business and all his business. Come on, man. Let's just be honest with this shit. So that's just, you know what I'm saying, why, man, look, Smooth Lou. So, you know, hey, you know, people think like, oh, you gotta elevate your mind just from being a pimp. Do you want to stay being a pimp forever? You know what I'm saying? Just stay with your hand out forever. That sounds like an aggressive panhandler to me. You know what I'm saying? You want to elevate. You want to elevate. Come on, man. What's
So
higher than the pimping?
after
What's
12
higher than the
years, he's
pimping?
been doing all this pimping. After 12 years, he's been doing all this pimping, but he got no money.
Why does he have to have no money? He just might not have
You
as much.
said that. That was the scenario
No,
you just
he
made.
might not just have as much. That's what I said. He might not have as much as the
So
one that opened the
the
business.
dude that came in the game 2 years, invested his money, got himself financially secured. The dude that's been around 12 years has nothing to show for his pimping. Nothing to show for his pimping.
No, but you're saying nothing. He has a lot, just not as much as the other motherfucker. The nigga that's been down 12 years might have all the new Benzes. The other motherfucker might have all the new Wraiths.
Okay, so it sounds like, you know, they both doing okay.
But the one, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is the other, the one with, you know, you didn't.
It sounds like one is
The
lacking
fruit that I got,
financial. One is
that I got
lacking
from this
financial
business,
literacy. That's
the
it.
fruit that I got from this business came from the business and the
No, it didn't.
squares that came in. It
It
came from the
came
squares that
from.
came in and
It
bought the business
came
products and
from.
this and that. It
It
came
came
from the
from the
business, nigga.
hose cock and
No,
this
it
man
didn't,
who was
bro.
just
The
more
only no, it didn't.
had
No, it
more
didn't, bro.
financial literacy, invested that money.
Nah,
That's it.
bro.
One
No,
decided to one
no, because
decided to one decided to get liabilities
no,
and
no,
one decided to
no.
get assets. That's the
You
only
know,
difference
hey
between
y'all,
the
watch
two.
this. Hey, everybody in the comments, right? Everybody think just because you open a business, right, that business is supposed to be successful. How many fucking
We
failed
don't know if it
businesses?
is.
How many failed businesses?
But we're not talking about, you
How
said that he
you
was
take that good
successful
old
after 12 years. He said he
hold
was
though, right?
successful.
You take that good old hold though, y'all, right? And you invest in your business and it bombs.
Yeah,
Now what?
you could,
Now
hey,
what?
hey,
Now what?
you
Like
could
I
go
said,
off, you could go off, you could go off, take that good old hodo and go to the mall and buy yourself a $10,000 outfit and you got shit on it. It's not worth nothing. You
you
go
buy
buy
it.
yourself a $50,000 chain out of some hodo, you got robbed. Now what?
You
Come
just
on, let's
got
make it
robbed.
make
What does
sense.
that have to do with
Let's
anything?
make
You're
it
not
make
saying
sense.
anything. You're
The
not saying
where'd the
anything.
money go? Where'd the money go? It went to shit, right?
No, it didn't.
When you got money, you got to take chances.
Because you know why?
Because
You know
chances
why?
make champions.
You're
So we can't
gambling. I don't
automatically
gamble. I
assume,
don't
we
gamble, Lou.
can't
I
automatically
don't
assume
gamble,
that
Lou.
you
I
are
don't take
going to
Hodo and go gamble it off.
listen.
The
So
hoe can't go
they
pay me after
always
she
go
get off a
gamble.
date
What
and
you
I go
mean?
fucking
We
shoot
take a
craps
chance
with
all the
it.
time.
I don't play roulette after the bitch give me her trap.
We can't excel in life if we don't take chances. Point blank, end of story.
It's not about taking chances. What are you talking about if we don't take chances?
Because you
You can
don't
take
take
chances
chances.
all
When
you
you
want.
invest your money, you taking a chance, right? Every
All the
investment is
chances
a chance you take.
I want to take is chances within the game.
That is within the game. How is
No,
it not
within
within
the
the
game.
game?
Now, if I want to do something else, party. There's nothing wrong with gambling. I mean, there's nothing wrong with nothing, right? But gambling is still a different game, right? If you went from gambling and you went take 20,000 from gambling, are you gonna be that's some good hoeing, bitch? Or man, I'm some pimping
No,
because you guessed red on
why would
roulette.
any, that doesn't have nothing to do with it though. If you take some hodo and you decide to go gamble, which a lot of motherfuckers do, they'll take money and they win something or
Junior
they lose
Sauce.
something.
Who sounds dumb? Junior Sauce. I'm saying if that hoe comes and brings you that trap for that day, right? And there's a candidate and she's with you and say she bring you 1,500. You see what I'm saying? And you take that 1,500 and then you go to the motherfucking crap table and then you lose. That sounds dumb. With the bitches looking like what?
I don't think that's what
what
he's
sounds dumb?
saying. I don't think that's what he's saying. But at the end of the day, you're supposed to be able. A pimp could do whatever he wants with his money, right? He could do whatever he wants with that hodo. He could
Look,
risk it. He
y'all
could
can't
flush it down
invest
the
the
toilet. He
money.
could do whatever.
Y'all can't. No, a pimp can't do whatever you want,
He
honestly. And
can do
that's the
whatever he
no.
wants. Why
The
not?
only thing the only thing a pimp could do is pimp. You can't do
Okay,
just whatever you want.
so then,
That's
what are
like
you
some macking
pimping
to
for?
me.
So what would you be pimping for?
Listen. The whole point is this, right?
What are you pimping for?
You can invest. Let me tell you guys out there, everybody in the goddamn audience, who's going to invest so fucking much. Okay, guys, look. Why would y'all? Why would if we're investing in the business, that's something legal, right? Everybody, right?
That's right.
So why would we take money, invest in something legal, and continue to do something illegal? So if worst case, if we ever
Here's
get
why.
caught pimping, then now
Here's
we lose
why.
our fucking
Here's
business.
why. Here's
So it's
why.
one
I'm
thing
gonna
if you're
tell you
gonna
why.
invest in a business, then just go cold turkey, just do that. But
I'm gonna
don't keep
tell you
trying to
why.
pimp.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because a real pimp is never looking like pimping is illegal. He looks at it like a lifestyle he
No, King
chose to
Cage, I didn't
live.
say gambling is investing. I did not say gambling is gambling. Gambling is not investing. And Junior Saw say he want a pimp for life. What's the difference between wanting a pimp for life and being a pimp for life? It ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. He want a pimp for life. I mean, well, once a pimp, ain't it always a pimp? Square ass niggas. Once a pimp, ain't it always a pimp? You pimp to rule the game and get the money and get out on top. Like I say, man, you can't rule the game, but you could you could play within the game a little bit. But motherfuckers who pimping really know what I'm saying. Once you pimping, you a pimp. That's it.
Nah, that makes. Hey, listen,
Because
man.
because you know
That
why?
makes.
You know why, y'all? You know why, y'all? Because if y'all want to say all this business shit, right, y'all? Right. Then how y'all dealing with the bitch? Let's talk about that. Now, because that's really you can't be a pimp without the bitch. You
You
can't be a
can't.
pimp without the bitch. So if I got this business and I can have all the fucking businesses I want, right? I'm the one I said this before, y'all. How come it's not pimping if you can't if you have to deal with it if you can't pimp unless it's a bitch, right? So I can have all the businesses that I want, right? But my pimping determines or if I'm pimping or not or how I deal with the bitch in my life. That's what should determine if I'm pimping or not. It's how I deal with the bitch in my life. Then I said, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. Until I realized, all a pimp does is sin and fuck with hoes. So when is it not gonna be a fucking bitch? So as long as there are hoes and there's women in the fucking world, pimping is the fucking business. Now, hey, if I want to give the hoe a fucking business, then that's something a little different. I want to but at the end of the day, if it's pimping, it's pimping. If it's not, it's not. Yes, pimp, go open up your business, do what you do, but you can't call that pimping.
So being a man with financial literacy, making right choices with your money that you get out of hoes is not pimping. That's what you're
You said
saying.
what? Made 823. You should have multiple sources of income. You know what my multiple sources of income would be, baby? A
Multiple
different hoe.
bitches.
A different, you know what I'm saying? Come on. But what I'm saying is
Come
that's
on,
just I
man.
didn't make the rules of the game. I didn't make the
Listen,
rules of the game.
those is not even the rules, bro. That shit doesn't even apply to
Wolf
how
or
a
sheep, it
man
does
is
make us
dunked.
look. A pimp only look,
Are you
look.
having a conversation with me or are you just listening to the audience?
Wow.
I'm trying to debate with you.
Debate.
I'm trying to. You don't want to.
You're predictable. Junior sauce, you're just junior sauce. You stay a junior, but you gotta grow up. At the end of the day,
I
y'all,
ain't getting mad
I
about
didn't make the fucking rules. But what I'm saying is, are you gonna want is that hoe to do is keep hey, can a hoe can a hoe go get a day job and be a hoe at night, y'all?
Of
Can can,
course
can
not.
a hoe go do something
Because
else
that's
and
not
go
her
call a homie?
place. That's not her place.
So you saying a pimp can't own a business, or you saying don't call it pimping? I'm saying don't call it pimping my way. That's all. Just don't call that pimping. She said, read my name again. What's that? Me ad, my ad, 823. Don't mix the business with the hoes. Either you love my comments. I'm fucking with you, bro. Let's see. Show if they don't understand you. You know why they don't understand me? Because they don't understand this game. That's why. You know what I'm saying? And like I
Nah,
say, I
man.
don't think, look, it sounds crazy. Nobody follows the rules anyway. It's kind of like somebody trying to follow the biblical way, but still being impossible to sin. Yeah, but 16 Rooster, you know what? And I agree what you mean, right? However, once if you know you're breaking the rules, and hey, man,
How you breaking the rules?
but at the end of the day, how about them ones that really stick to their, to their beliefs? Nobody follows the rules
But
anyway.
you
I
see,
mean,
that's a
some
belief.
I don't believe nobody follows the rules. I do feel like there is still some people that follow the rules. It's kind of like somebody trying to follow the biblical way, but still being impossible to sin. Anybody who pimps, anybody who pimps and really know what this shit is, don't want to do nothing else but pimp. And they might know it sounds crazy. They might not know they might know that they could have did a whole bunch of other shit than other than just pimp, man.
Because
But
the
when you
problem
pimping,
is they
man,
don't believe that
what
a
else you
pimp
want to
can
do?
invest into nothing. So
Mm?
you're just supposed to get money from the hoe and
Yes,
just
you
put it
can
away.
invest. Yes, once again, of course you can
Listen to his
invest.
analogy.
You
Listen to
can
his
invest.
analogy.
You can invest. But what you
Hmm.
invest in, you can't take credit for that being some pimping.
How
That's
not?
not
How
pimping
not? It came out the
because
bitch. How
because
not?
it came out the investment. You might have you
What you
might you
mean
might
it
have
came
built this
out the
something
investment?
because I'm seeking a young age to go
Anytime
see
you
through
make an
again into the
investment,
future.
anytime you make an investment, you are looking for what? A return on your investment. That's what you're looking for.
And that's
So
and that's and that's
by
and that's if you get a
investing that
return.
hodo, into something legitimate, into a business, you now make profit off of that. At the end of the day, the seed was planted from the hodo. We're
At
not
the
gonna take that out. We're not
My
gonna
point is,
eliminate that.
pimps
That
are
came
smart,
from
right?
your pimping. That's
Pimps is
where it
supposed to
came
be
from.
pimps is intelligent and smart, and
But you
they
make
want
them
to make
sound
pimpish.
ignorant.
Let me ask y'all this: how pimpish does it sound, y'all, to finally invest in your fucking dream business? You know what I'm saying? And you got everything, all the bells
Let me
and
just
whistles
move.
and
Let me just
everything,
move this out the way.
everything's good to go, guys. Right? You see what I'm saying? Now, how pimpish does it sound while you have all the shit you invested in your business, and then you knock a new hole because you're pimping like a motherfucking boom, 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 and that bitch snitches on you, and you have a goddamn case,
What does it
and now
matter?
you
Why?
fucking
Why?
lose your
You can
legal
have that with
business,
any
and
bitch.
now you lose your legal
Any bitch
business.
can do
Now
that.
you lose your legal business because you still wanted to pimp. If you're gonna pimp and open a business, then stop pimping. Be legal. Be legal.
That don't make
That's
no
all I'm
sense.
saying. Make up your
That don't make
fucking
no
mind.
sense.
Make
You
up your
telling you
mind.
telling the next man. You telling the next man to just take chances for nothing. That's what you're doing.
It's not taking
Take
chances for
chances.
nothing.
You're taking chances so you could just say you pimping. That's
What's
it.
not
You're
taking a
not gonna
chance? What
take
it is
chances to legitimize yourself, to live good, to have shit, to
why
be
can't pimps
financially
live
free.
good? Pimps don't
No.
live good. Pimps don't
What you
have shit.
mean? How they gonna just live good if they don't ever just invest money at all? You do no
Now,
investment.
wolf or
So
sheep,
now
wolf or sheep, wolf or sheep. I
what
agree
happens to
with
the
you, wolf
pimp
or
that
sheep.
loses all the broad?
What
Then
wolf or
what?
sheep? Wolf or sheep? I got you. Now that's why I say too. Your motive. I use an example like, hey, shit, you know what? Motherfucker get caught, go to jail. They put a hold on you called 1275 hold, right? To where you can't make bail unless you can show your money's coming from somewhere legal, right? So let me get a business to make sure I got these things in order. Like I understand some people get business to wash some money. I get it. But if you're getting a business to really, this is my business and I want to, what I'm saying? I want to make it grow and I want to be successful. That's
Hey,
great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So with your graduated
listen to this.
business, then
Listen to
take
this.
your new fucking Mac name to go with it.
Listen to this. Listen to what this pimping sounds like, all right, when you successfully doing it, all right? Because I just don't understand how you make it sound like it's not good, it's not cool for a pimp to have nothing. It's not cool for a pimp to legitimize
Why does
himself
a
in any
pimp
way,
have to
shape.
have nothing?
Hold
Why
on.
are you
Listen to
making
the
pimp
sound.
sound so
Listen to the
broke?
sound of good pimping. Listen to the sound of some good pimping.
Hello? They say I'm going too deep for him. What up? What up, the business?
Hey, what's happening with it, man?
How you doing, man? What's going on?
Shit, I'm just tapping in with y'all. Let's hear what y'all seeing.
That's what good pimping sound
Listening.
So,
like. You hear it?
so how you feel about everything you heard?
Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing to go off. Make sure it's I'm there. Yeah, man.
And what
Uh
good pimping look like too.
oh yeah, that's what it looked like too in a Maserati. You feel me?
I
That's
mean, is that what good pimping look like, or is that what a nice Lambo look like, nigga?
Nah, that's what good pimping look like.
Come on, bro.
That's what good pimping get you.
That ain't pimping, nigga. That's just that.
That's what
That's a
good
pimp's
pimping
car.
get you.
That's a pimp's
That's what
car.
good
That ain't
pimping
pimping.
get you.
That
That's
ain't
what not too
pimping,
many
nigga.
not too
That's a
many pimps
pimp's
can do it
car.
though.
That's
Not too
not
many pimps
pimping.
can do it though.
That ain't pimping. That's a pimp's car.
Oh, come on. Here we go.
And
Here
what do
we
you mean
go.
not many pimps could do it? There's a lot of pimps that can do things, bro. What do you mean not
Not a
many
pimp,
pimps can do it?
not a lot of pimps with that type of mentality to make it sound like pimp can't do nothing legal, pimp can't legitimize himself, pimp can't have financial literacy. That ain't never gonna make a successful man.
That's why I wanted. That's where I wanted to get in, and I ain't picking no sides on the situation. I was just giving my own personal
You
opinion.
could pick
And
sides. You could pick sides. It's okay. You know the
no,
truth.
no, I ain't
Man,
picking.
pick the game side.
I'm just gonna
Pick the
say.
game side.
I'm saying
This
that.
nigga Lou got you niggas choosing. This nigga Lou got y'all choosing your tools.
Look,
This
I'm gonna
nigga
say
ain't
it like
showed
this
you no
though.
pimping. This nigga showed you some
Yeah, okay.
material shit, and now
Yeah,
y'all say
okay.
he pimping because he showed you a
Yeah,
goddamn
cool.
Lamborghini. What?
I ain't even talking about the materialistics, right? I ain't talking about the materialistics. All I was saying, I had heard something, and I really I wanted to backtrack on it. Where do I wanted to backtrack up on it, right? You say, somebody says something about if you got to pick a side, if you pimping or if you're gonna be a businessman. That's why I wanted to comment, and I wanted
I
to
mean,
see.
pimping is the business. I
Pimping
thought.
is a business.
Nah, nigga, you wasn't
Pimping is
saying
a
that.
business.
Nah,
Pimping is
nah,
a
nah.
business. Of course it is. But it's a lifestyle. You create your lifestyle
It's
through
a
it.
career. Okay, so what you say in the business?
Now, I was just saying that I was actually asking that basically a motherfucker say do one or the other. I didn't catch who said it. I had just clicked on and I was sitting there trying to grab my shit, but I didn't hear
Let me ask you
exactly.
the business. Let me ask you the business. What? Give me 3 things that qualify a pimp to be a pimp.
Shit, right? Shit, getting it up out of bitch.
I mean, what you mean? 50%, 40%? What?
To qualify yourself as a pimp, I mean, you could be a pimp forever and be out the game still, just because you maintain the knowledge of it. But if if you gonna say you're pimping, I mean, a pimp. If you pimping, I mean, you dealing with a prostitute. I mean, ain't no other way to pimp. I
No, bro.
mean,
I'm saying, give me 3 things that to be okay. Like if you're pimping, a person that's pimping is still a pimp, right?
yeah,
And a
definitely.
person that's a pimp that's not pimping is still a pimp.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just
I,
saying, right? So to be a pimp, what are 3 things to be a pimp that you could say that should qualify? Put it
shit.
like this: Is one of
I
them this?
would say
Is one of
you
the
ask
things
me three
the
things.
business?
I would say to have a prostitute getting some money about a bitch. And, you know what I mean? I, I mean, this your have knowledge of the game because the motherfuckers that got prostitutes and that's getting paid from hoes that got no pimp at all. I don't give a fuck what they drive. I don't give a fuck what they live in. I mean, motherfuckers is claiming the game and ain't got no motherfucking knowledge really about it. And they just got a stupid ass bitch paying because they think it's the easy route
Okay, let me ask you this:
and get
business.
it.
Okay, let me ask you this: Is this one of them? Is this one of them? To be a pimp,
Uh,
then is this one of them right here? To be a pimp, one of the things that qualify a pimp to be a pimp is that's all he does. All a pimp does is pimp. He pimps hoes. That's it. He does nothing else. He doesn't mix it. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do. One of the things that qualify you is that's all you do. You're not a
I,
pimp if you mix it. Is that one of them?
nah, I think in 2022, especially back in the days, if that was your only right, like I say, this is my personal opinion. You know, what nigga, if your only route is that bitch and you ain't got no business connected to where what you doing with the money, what you using the money just to floss and just to have some fly shit. Now I'm invest this shit. That's what I was feeling, bro, when he was saying about investing up out of a bitch money. But I mean, it's the same thing. So if here goes the example that I feel.
That's our party. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Madam Don. Pimping is a business. You got to make it your business. Let's talk about it,
So I feel this. I feel this. Here goes a
Mama
perfect
Don.
example. Here goes a perfect example. If I just got a Maserati, I ain't gonna say I got it like that, right? I ain't got it like that. But if I get a Maserati up out of a bitch, or if I get S550 up out of a bitch, right? It's an investment. What is to make my program sharper, to make my program look good, or it's a knocking tool or something. And I mean, it's an investment from the game. And the investment could go, you know what I mean? I use it for my shows. I use it to do whatever the fuck I want to. You feel what I'm saying? But it's up out the game. And oh boy, what he was saying something about if he invested into a business up out of the bitch, is that pimping? I feel it is. I feel it is because he got it about the bitch. If your investment started from the bitch and you got that up about the game, and you got that running about the game, and you still in the game or came from the game, I feel that's pimping.
You said if you're still in the game, right? Okay,
It,
well, okay, well,
I think that's
okay.
basically you got it from the game. Did you pimp
Is that
it?
okay? But what I'm saying is that pimping, or is that man's the pimping?
Well, you said demands.
No, because you said if they did that, then you'll say that that's pimping, right?
What I'm saying, if they got it out the game, if they
Okay,
got
but what I'm saying is that pimping? Is the business itself? Can somebody pull up the business and say, man, hey man, I'm some big old pimping, man. Look at my motherfucking
But how does that even make
car
sense? Who
wash.
would even say that? Who would even say that,
Oh, I
show?
seen some clowns say it before.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Come on, Lou. What am I talking
Bro,
about?
I don't know. I don't know what
I
what
done
that
seen
even
some
means,
niggas.
bro.
I
Who
done
would
seen.
even say something so
Man,
stupid like
I
that?
done seen. I seen some niggas that work construction sites, and everything they got is through contractor shit, and just get up in the game with a bitch and just got it. I'm just saying straight up. I know a motherfucker that was a contractor and getting cool money, about $30 an hour, and had a Benz and some more shit. He probably up on here right now, and pull up in a circle of pimps and just start pimping and be like, oh yeah, you know, it's all on the bitch, man. It's all on the bitch. Nah, that's not all on the bitch.
That's all I'm saying, y'all.
Hell
That's
no.
all. In the business, all I'm saying is this, right? You know, at the end of the day, and if it's not pimping, my thing is this: we all know what pimping is. Well, we all don't know what pimping is, but if it's pimping, it's pimping. If it's not, it's not. If a motherfucker asks what pimping is, then he ain't that, bro. And what I'm saying is at the end of the day, yes, it sounds crazy. Yes, there's other things a person could do to be more successful. Yes, there's other avenues. Yes, there is investing. I mean, but squares invest too, right? Like, I
Right.
get it. You see what I'm saying? But
Oh
what I'm
man,
saying
see
is,
that I hate
but
when
what,
I hate when people
but
say
what
that.
I'm saying is it doesn't sound fair. It sounds crazy. I get it. But what I'm saying is let's just stop the debate of pimp. There's other things that's pimping. That people are called pimping. That's just not pimping.
Nobody's calling that. Nobody's saying that having a legitimate business is pimping.
Yes, you
What I'm
did.
saying is no, I did not. What I said is
Hey, y'all hear Lou? Y'all hear Lou? Lou's
if a
insane.
pimp invests his money, if he invests his money, how does that not make him a pimp?
Listen, it doesn't not make him a pimp. One more
That's what you
time, Lou.
said. That's what
What
you
it
said.
does is it makes that investment, he can't call that pimping, nigga.
But he pimped for it.
What he did is he pimped for the money. Whatever he
Exactly.
did with the money,
Exactly.
then did he make a pimpish decision with the money or not? You could have pimped for the money and did some square shit with the goddamn money, nigga. You could have pimped for the money then took out the little square bitch who didn't decide to be a hoe, nigga. You could have did that too. So if you spend a hoe's money on the square bitch, does that make her a hoe too, nigga?
Say what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you because I broke up.
Nah,
What'd you say?
nah, nah. Fuck
Yeah, I
that.
heard
Nah,
that.
What'd you say?
I heard
nah,
that.
nah, nah, nah.
What'd he
Listen.
say? What'd you say?
Listen. What
Repeat
I'm
yourself.
saying is this, y'all. Ain't no top to pimping, y'all. Ain't no top to pimping. So if you're gonna
Repeat yourself.
elevate within the game, you elevate from some pimping to what? Some more of it, nigga. Some more of it. Y'all don't even know why y'all say, "Oh, what's happening, man? Just some more of it."
Yeah, I
Some
know.
more of what? Pimping. That's it. There's no top to the game. A motherfucker want to elevate in a motherfucking game, nigga. Fix that fucking out of pocket bitch in your stable and elevate your pimping. Elevate ain't just fucking money.
You can elevate
How
by
about
getting rid of the
elevate your
bitch too.
understanding of this shit? Prostitution's the oldest profession. You go Google it. This the oldest. So if it's the oldest, what's it mean? It's been around the longest and it's the most reliable. It's not gonna go nowhere. It gives you a lot of good money. This
And
is a fucking business. What do you
and
mean and?
and
What do you
can
mean
you but
and?
can you
What do you mean
legitimize yourself?
and?
Can you legitimize yourself straight off the prostitution? Yes or no? Can a
Yes, you
prostitute go
can.
deposit? No, hold on. without investing that money? Can a prostitute go to a bank and say, hey, I'm a prostitute, I need a loan? Can she do that?
Hell no.
Exactly. So that's what I'm talking about.
Not
So when
without,
a pimp,
not
if a
without,
pimp
not
takes
without,
a hoe's
not
dough
without no
and
scam.
invests that
If she got a
money,
scam,
how
if
is
she
he
got
not
a scam
pimping?
going on, if she got a scam going on, she can, but not no straight up
You know,
reliable.
a pimp buying property, a pimp buying land, some shit like, what I'm saying? At the end of the day, right? The pimping, okay, if a pimp takes this money and he invests, right, in a business, how is that not pimping? Because it's investing in the business.
So
If you're a pimp investing in
okay,
business
so it's
is
pimping if
investing
you
in
go
his
to the
hoes.
mall. It's pimping if you go to the mall and fuck off all the money on jewelry and clothes. That's pimping, huh?
These tools that I'm
Is
getting,
that pimping? Yes
these
or no?
tools is buying clothes pimping? No, it's just buying clothes.
Okay, so what are you supposed to be doing then?
What
What
are
is
you
a bitch
talking about?
paying you
What are you
for?
talking about?
What
She's
are you
paying me.
doing? But what are
She's
you doing with
paying
yourself
me.
as a man? What are you doing?
What am I doing as myself as a
Yes.
man, or
Yes.
what am I doing as myself as a pimp?
Okay, what are you doing? Either one. The man and the pimp
No,
and the
it's not
man,
either one.
what
It
are
ain't the
you
same.
doing?
It ain't the
What
same.
are you doing?
It ain't the same.
What
What you
are
mean,
you
what am I
doing
doing?
with this
I'm
money?
pimping. What I'm doing with the money is what pimps do with money.
Okay, so they fuck it off. That's what you're telling the audience.
Wow,
Fuck
that's
it off.
crazy. That's how you feel?
That's what you're saying.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
you said he's not pimping if he's legitimizing himself. If he's making investments, he's not pimping.
Okay,
That's what you're saying.
okay, watch this. Okay, watch, gentlemen. It's very easy. Being a pimp is not illegal. You can go in front of any police station in the world and scream top of your lungs, I am a pimp, and they're not going to arrest you. The only thing that is illegal is what pimps do, right? It's the pimping that's illegal. Being a pimp ain't illegal. So if you want to say, how can we legitimize? We can legitimize things, right? But then once we legitimize it, then what you've done is being a pimp is not legitimate. So if you want to be legitimate, don't be a fucking pimp, nigga. Because pimping is illegal, no more, no less. Prostitution is a
Pimping is
misdemeanor.
illegal in the laws, in the
Listen,
eyes of the law. But you
prostitution
as a
is
pimp should never think that what you're doing is
prostitution,
illegal.
prostitution in certain areas is illegal. Certain areas is legal now. But at the end of the day, prostitution, if it's illegal, it's illegal. What this is still illegal. They have a term called career criminals.
I'm free within my own mind to
They
pimp.
they they have a thing called career criminals. A criminal is not legal, but then they put career in front of it like it is legal, right? All I'm saying is this is easy. Pimping is illegal. If you want to legitimize your pimping, you can't. Why? Because pimping is not legal. There's no way to legitimize your pimping. So what you do is you're a pimp who decides to do something legitimate. That's it. But you don't legitimize your pimping. You're a pimp
What
who
pimping?
decides to
What
go
pimping?
legitimate.
I thought pimping wasn't a thing.
You're not
Why you got the IN? Why you
legitimizing
got the IN after the pimp?
your pimp, because I'm using your word. At the
No.
end of the day, that's what it is. But like I say, there's a word for y'all. There's a word for y'all, and that's the good old-fashioned Mac. The good
That ain't the Mac,
old-fashioned
bro.
universal Mac.
That
You
ain't
see
the
what I'm
Mac.
saying? And do y'all's thing. It's nothing wrong with it, y'all. God damn, like that's the thing. Like if it's not pimping, it's okay. It's
And
okay.
what you're saying is really sad to be a pimp.
What I'm saying is to be a pimp, you gotta
To
pimp.
be a pimp is sad. That's what you made it sound like.
Listen, let me
You
ask y'all
can't do
this. Let
nothing
me
else
ask
but
y'all
get
this.
some money from the bitch and
Wow,
don't do
get some
nothing.
money from the bitch. That's it.
Don't
Who
do
said you
nothing.
can't do nothing?
Don't
You
do
can do
nothing.
whatever
Don't
you want to
legitimize
do.
yourself.
You can
Just
do
go
whatever
shop.
you want to do. But what
Just
I'm
look
saying
cool.
is, don't
Come on,
call
man.
that pimping. You know what? It's like
Man,
this.
you can't even
Hey,
tell me. You can't tell me what the hell. You can't tell the people what is the pimping. Go ahead. Please tell us what is the pimping and what he does. Besides get the money out of a bitch that he sends and instructs to go get money from prostitution. Please tell me what else does a pimp do?
promote pimping, nigga.
Now, come on, man. That just sounds cool, man.
Well,
Come
then
on,
you do more. I mean, it sounds like pimping to me. I bet business understood.
you got a young
I bet
crowd
business
here.
understood me. I bet
Young
I bet the business understood me when I said something about pimping.
crowd
No,
here,
I
man.
bet he under
You
me.
better
Come on, bro.
educate these people for real, man.
Listen. If you want me to
Because you
educate,
educating them to fail is what you're doing
this
with that
is
nonsense.
this. I'm educating
You're
to stop putting black
educating them
eyes in
to
the game.
fail. You're
I'm
educating them to
bringing
fail.
clarity. I'm bringing clarity to what it is.
I
And
will say this. I will say this, right? I don't know how the conversation started, or I understand where it's going. I don't know how the conversation started, but I will say this, just like that Lambo right there, right? So obviously you're a businessman. I don't know you. You know what I mean? You know, big ups to you and your success. It look like you have some success around that motherfucker, right? I would say, man, a nigga can't say, "Oh, I got it about the, I got it." You can't. Well, I mean, I got it from the game, though. I got it from the game. Started from the game. For me to get here to be up in the Lambo, or for me to be driving a fucking Maserati right now. You know what I'm talking about? I would say that, but I mean, here in the college from Pimpin, me say you got it from the game, started from the game, and it led to something beautiful. You know what I mean? And it's big ups. You know, success is everything in the world. I mean, what a motherfucker doing it for?
you know what, y'all? Look, y'all. You know how we got the term "all on the bitch" AOB. You know where that comes from? Because it's the taking pride that is all out the bitch.
Right,
Nothing else.
including
No
that
That word is
business.
investment.
No
misconstrued.
nothing.
That word
Including
is
that investment.
misconstrued. The
Including that
word is
investment.
misconstrued. It's misconstrued
Including
like
that
a mother.
investment. If you made an investment with that money that came out the bitch, there's nothing wrong with that. You still pimping. You just a man who has more financial literacy than the next man who rather blow his money on a liability than an asset. That's the only difference. Our
Yeah.
literacy, our financial literacy.
Y'all both got points like a motherfucker.
What I'm saying is this, right? If it's pimping, it's pimping. If it's not, if not. If I made a wise investment, then you know what I'm called? A fucking investor. Now, yes, like I say, I believe a pimp is everything. I get it. Right? But at the end of the fucking day, let's just be, if you're black, you're fucking black. If you're white, you're white. Like, it's not hard. If it's pimping, it's pimping. You're sending the bitch, you're getting the money, and you're sending another bitch, you're making sure she's safe. You know what I'm saying? You're making sure y'all got the things, okay? That's that. Now, anything else you want to do after you get the money, then that's what a pimp does with his money. Now, what he does with his money, that's yet to I mean shit. If I'm a pimp, right, and I take my money and I go buy some dope, now what?
If you took your money, if you took the whole dough and went and bought dope,
Yeah, what's the difference?
So what you did was you did something illegal, right? You took some illegal money, right? Because the prostitution money is illegal, and you went and decided to invest it into something more illegal. You sound like an idiot to me.
Okay, well, what's the difference if I invested in something more illegal and got money versus an invested in something legal and my
No,
business
because
blew up and lost it?
you still put yourself at risk to find yourself locked up.
Man,
like,
listen,
why would you do that?
Listen.
Why would you
What
do
I'm
that? You want to
no,
legitimize yourself.
Mama
The
Don.
motive is to
Not to
legitimize
use the dope
yourself.
to sell the dope. What I'm saying is this, right? One more time. It's not hard, y'all. That's all I'm saying. We know what we know the description, the title, the this is what pimp is. This is what it is. Yes, it's a risk. Yes, it's illegal. All that, right? You know that goddamn you can't take the heat, get out the fucking kitchen then. But I get it. Like I say, a lot of motherfuckers they run around calling shit pimping. I wish we could change the name to something else, right? But we fucking
Damn
can't.
right.
But we can't because that's what. But so at the same time, people need to stop throwing everything else in the mix and still calling it pimping just so they can still hold the title. That's all I'm saying. Because I mean that's it. It's just holding a title. That's all this is holding a title. Why are we trying to stuff so many things in a title that doesn't fit that title? Just be what that title is that fits.
I see you on this. Talking, but I
Can the hoe get some money, right? And then she invested in little hair salon
She's no
or
longer
she
a
does hair
prostitute.
or she does hair. No. She still does prostitution on the side too. But her little hair salon and all that she got, she come out and be like, oh yeah, I'm some hoe and I just some big hoe. This is what the hoeing do.
Why not? Why not? She
I,
legitimized herself. What's wrong
I,
with that?
I feel that you just said if she still turning tricks and still getting money and still running that hair salon, oh, she a big hoe. I feel she a big hoe. If that bitch done stepped it up from working and she's still about the game and still you got the little regulars and still, she's still checking it on a daily and running her own business, that's a big hoe right there.
Okay, now what?
and
Now,
paying a
now
pimp
what
though. Let's not
happens
leave
if
that
that
part
big
out.
hoe? Now what happens if that big hoe goes to fucking jail and do some big time, and then now she loses her fucking business because she couldn't
But
stop
why
fucking
you
home?
always gotta make it sound? Why you always gotta paint
I'm
every
gonna.
scenario ugly? Like
I
it's
mean,
always gotta be a bad ending with your scenarios.
It's just the flip side.
Why?
I understand the
Why
flip
it
side.
can't be
Flip
that
side is,
Pimpin
it's
just
still what
rode
we
out
said
into
in the
the
beginning.
sunset behind his pimpin'?
The
He
flip
can
side,
when he's pimping, nigga.
somebody
Damn,
just said on here,
damn,
somebody just said on here, them paper trails, right? Now the
damn.
paper trails. Now just because a bitch just dated the trick and they got proof she dated the trick, man, check this out. Uh, 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 that don't lead nothing to her business. It's a misdemeanor unless you in that D.C. area around that Washington, the state capital in the United States. And the bitch went in her business, so she also she obviously got some motherfucking income. That's like you seeing a bitch that work at Macy's. Somebody just said about a paper trail or some shit up on there in the messages. That's like saying a bitch work at Macy's and still be selling pussy on the side. Can they strike her bank account
Man, I
and
need.
her Macy's money up from working at Macy's? No, they motherfucking can't touch it. They have to prove that money came exactly from there, exactly from prostitution.
Damn.
Oh, I had you on the thing.
Joe said Pimpin can't ride out into the sunset.
Raw talk. What's the deal, Suave? Man, listen.
I mean, I'm about to eat
Pimping.
a meal though. I'm about to stay listening, but I'm about to go up in this restaurant. I'm about to stay listening. Y'all on the good
Okay,
one.
bro.
I
All
want
right,
to
I'm
hear
ready.
this.
All right. Raw talk. We'll tell you. We'll tell you the topic. Raw talk, bro. But you're gonna come up here. You know what I'm saying? Raw talk. Now look, raw talk. You know, Suave. You know, on the perspective, bro. It's game and it's pimping. Okay. Now, if you come up here, raw talk. I know your people and your followers are gonna come with you, bro. But you know, the subject is really about pimping. Okay, Suave. The subject is about pimping and businesses and things like that. That's what we're talking about. Now, I know. You know what I'm saying? You're very successful. You have some things going on. But maybe you could bring some clarity. And it's the thing, Swab. All I'm saying is this, Swab, right? We know what pimping is. We know what it's not. Okay? And my thing is if it's not pimping, it's just not that. And that's fine. But why does everybody want to put other things, attach other things to the pimping and call it pimping if it's not
Hey
pimping?
man, a man's gotta take pride in his pimping. He could take pride in his pimping and himself as a man to say, shit, I did this through this pimping. I made this investment through this pimping. What is wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. But
Well, that's what you making
whatever
it
comes
sound like there's something wrong with it.
whatever comes from that investment, then it comes from the investment. Don't make it seem like it came
Hey,
from you
so
setting
we
down 5 hoes and y'all went
hey,
cross country
hey,
and they really hold
hey,
up for it and you pimp for
hey,
it.
hey, the hoeing ain't gonna stop. The pimping ain't gonna stop because you made
What's
investments.
up, perspective?
What's up, Suave? Now look, Suave. How's your day been going so far, bro?
Hey man, check this out. I'm back home, man. I'm feeling hella good.
Okay, great. Well, that's what's up. What's up, Lululemon? Now look, Suave. This is what we talking about. My thing is this. I know you probably heard this. We talked about this type of shit before, so it's not like, oh, here goes Shove again. But it's just I be getting frustrated because it's this. This is what it is, Suave. What? Let me ask you this: is one of the things to qualify a pimp? A pimp is this one of them? To be a pimp, all you do is fuck with prostitutes. You send prostitutes, and that's it. You don't mix anything else with the game. You don't do all the pimp does is pimp on hoes. Is that a qualification to be a pimp?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but pimping is only receiving money from you feel me? And that's what pimping is. I mean,
I
see,
mean, as far as just the good old fashioned right is that's all I'm getting at right now. Here this comes, Suave. Oh well, what happens when a pimp wants to invest in a business? When a
that's
pimp
cute.
invests in a business, isn't that still pimping? Or
I mean,
go ahead.
no. I'm listening to you because when you was explaining it, my
Oh,
whole
okay. So look,
I phone call.
so I'm saying, yeah, so they like, isn't that still pimping? And I said, no, that's not pimping. That's what that is. pimping is this. Now, if you well, that's a can the person open up this business and all the money that he comes and he gets from this business and all the millions, it might have cost 10,000 hold up to start the business, but he made all these millions. Now, can he come through with all these millions and just it's a pimping like it came from the
Nah,
pimping?
but that's what he gonna do though.
Right.
That's what
But
they
with the
gonna
game.
do, but that ain't really what it is though.
And okay, but it's not really what it is, right? And that's fine if that's not what it is, right?
What
And
is
that
he doing with that power tool?
he's
I know he's
fucking
paying.
he's washing his
I
wheels,
knew
bro.
he came. I knew he came from washing cars, man.
Nah, I wash my own shit. I like to wash my own shit.
So suave.
Yeah, I'm here.
So Lou thinks that, all the best a pimp can be is a panhandler, bro. Holding his hand out. He feels that why do you just want to
I don't
pimp?
feel
Don't you
that.
want to be
That's what you make it
successful?
sound like.
Don't you want to be
That's what you make it
successful
sound
and
like.
have money?
That's what you make it sound like. Like he's just a panhandler. Like he got no brains to do nothing else. As a man, he can't do nothing else but stick his hand out to a hoe to get money from her and do
What do
nothing
you
with
mean
that
as
money.
a man? What else can he do as a pimp
That's
though,
true.
Lou?
That's
What
true
else
though.
can he do as a pimp though,
That's true
Lou?
because
You keep
that's true
talking about a
because if
man. We talking
that's
about
true though
squares of
because
pimps.
that's true though because if a male can't do anything else with himself, then he's not a man yet. Because a man has responsibilities.
What do you mean if a man? We talking about pimps though.
Yeah. So what is a pimp, man?
A
A
pimp
pimp
is a
ain't a
pimp.
man.
A
A
pimp
pimp
is a
ain't a
pimp.
man.
A
So he's
pimp
not a
is a
man.
pimp. A
He's not a
pimp is a
man.
pimp. A
Is
pimp is
he
a
a man?
pimp.
Yes or no?
A pimp is a pimp.
Oh man, shit! You making it sound worse.
No, I'm just making it sound what it is.
No, you making it sound worse.
I mean, is it? I mean, is a
We
square
going down a
man?
bad road
Is a
with this.
square man? I don't want. If I'm a pimp, I
We
don't want
going
to be
down a
able to. I mean, shit.
bad road with this
All right, all
pimping.
right, okay, suave. So what I'm saying, suave, right? Is okay, suave. You have businesses, don't you? Okay, and everybody knows what what's going on, right? Now, from you being an example, the money that you generate from your businesses, would you pop your collar and feel like it came from your
But
just
who's
so
doing
good
that?
old pimping, just
Who's
based
doing that?
on the money from the business started from the game? Just because you started the business with money from the game, everything from that business, are you gonna add it to your ism?
You're gonna add it to your man. That's for sure.
Listen,
I'm gonna
what
add
is
it to
Lou?
my
What?
man.
Let me ask you this. What is Lou not understanding or agreeing with?
It's not what
He's
I'm not understanding. It's what he's not
what Lou is
understanding.
saying, that whatever business that a pimp wants to start or invest in, or whatever else a pimp wants to do with the money, whether it's investing or opening a business or whatever, then that's still pimping.
That's not what I said. You're putting words in my mouth.
What'd you say then, Lou?
Lou is different. Lou does all type of stuff. Lou does.
He
You
put
know,
words in my mouth. So what he said is not true. Because I didn't say that. That's not what I
Well, then
said.
what'd you say? What'd you say,
I
Lou?
said, what is the problem with a pimp making investments with the hodo? You said that it's not pimping if he does that. That's macking.
No, I
well, I
didn't.
mean, Lou does all type of things. Lou got dancer girls. He make OnlyFans content.
No, I
He
don't. No, I
got
don't. No, I don't. I'm against OnlyFans.
what?
I said I'm against OnlyFans. I don't fuck with that. I don't like that shit. I don't agree with that.
Oh shit, we got
What?
raw talk. Raw talk. He up to something. I don't know. That what made me a little. Oh shit. Hope he don't
No,
come
he's
back with.
circling. He's circling.
Listen, I mean, he only circled after you said you don't believe in OnlyFans, and
I
he said,
don't.
"What?
I don't.
Look,
I'm against that.
look. What I'm saying though, Lou, is at the end of the day, you know, hey man, you know, I know you some good pimp, y'all right, and I know every dollar, and I know every dollar, you know what I'm saying, that you put in that Lamborghini came from Hodo, nigga. I know it came from Hodo. But if it didn't come from Hodo, and then there was some money that went into that Lamborghini that came from this or that, or this business, or boxing up this, or packaging that or doing this too. You see what I'm saying? Then you couldn't really say, it's all out the bitch. A pimp got it, came from the pimping
Man,
and
I don't.
all that.
First of all, I don't even talk about any of that. Like that's not me. We just having a conversation because I don't be running around. Oh yeah, this is the pimping. This is pimping. I don't talk. My business is my business. At the end of the day, I'm just talking about the topic at hand and my perspective of it. That's it. What I do, how I do it. We ain't talking about me. I'm not understanding.
No. That's okay. Wait. I get it, right? So, what you stand on is a pimp investing his money in a business or whatever he
I think every
invested
pimp
in.
should invest his money.
And I agree. And when he invests that money, right, whether it's a good investment or whether it's a bad investment, as long as he invests that money, whatever he invests that money in,
A pimp could
if
have
that
a pimp
generates
could have
more money,
a pimp
if
could have a
that
good
generates,
bitch and he could have a bad bitch. What does it matter? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't even pertain whether it's a good
what,
investment or bad investment. You can have a bitch that's a bad investor.
no, but what do you mean a bitch? But that's still within the game, though, bro. That's still within the game. You keeping the
The
game
point
within the
is
game.
you said bad investment, good investment. It doesn't matter what you do, how you do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is
I'm saying,
2022. This is 2022.
what does that have to do with it?
Any
Is there
motherfucker,
an age on a pimping?
anybody who's in the game, I'm gonna give you the best advice I can give you. Invest your fucking money. That's it. Point blank in the story.
And everybody in the
Invest
game,
your money.
I
Stay pimping if
agree.
that's what
I
you want to
agree with
do,
Lou.
but invest your
I
money.
definitely invest your money. Everybody in the game, invest your money, right?
Because if not, you're
And
gonna end
and
up
and
you're gonna end
look,
up like some motherfuckers I know
look,
personally
out the
that
way.
don't have
Listen,
nothing. No, not out the way. Motherfuckers who done lost everything they done had because they solely relied on a
okay,
bitch.
but they didn't solely rely on their pimping. But this
Hey,
the thing, y'all.
hey,
So look,
a
invest the
pimp could
money.
go, a pimp could
Listen,
go months.
I
He
agree.
could go
Invest
months
the
without
money.
catching something else.
Look, invest the money. Where y'all right? Invest the money. I totally agree, y'all. Invest the fucking money. And the shit that you get off that investment, the riches and all the returns on that investment that you fucking get off the goddamn money that you invested. Don't call that pimping.
Let me
Don't
ask you
call
something.
that pimping.
Let me ask you something.
Now, did you pimp? Did you pimp? Yes, you
When
pimped.
hey,
Yes, you pimped.
let me ask
Now,
you
did you
something.
make an
Let
investment?
me
Yes,
ask
you
you
make an
something. Let
investment.
me ask you this question. Let me give you this analogy, right? Let me give you this analogy. Hold on, let me give you this analogy, right? If a farmer plants some kernels of corn, he is hoping that those crops flourish, right? So that he could do what?
Some niggas can only pimp the bitch. Who else is a
What does
pimp?
he
What else
what does
can a
he do?
pimp pimp other than
What
a
does he
bitch?
do? What is the
That's
farmer
crazy.
doing? What is the farmer doing?
They
He's
said Lou for president.
investing, he's
You be saying Lou for
planting the
pimp.
seed, he's planting the seed so that he can make profit. So, a pimp should plant the seed from the hose dough so that he can make profit.
Now let
Point
me tell
blank
you
in the
something.
story.
Now the
Not
farmer,
solely
the
rely on the
farmer,
bitch.
Lou, the
Because if you
farmer,
solely relying on the bitch,
you
you are
solely
going to set yourself up
relying.
for failure.
Okay, my turn. Now
Because
watch this.
that broad may not be with you tomorrow.
Okay, now watch this now,
And if
right?
you didn't have no money invested, you are shit luck out of gas. Point
Okay,
blank,
now. Okay,
end of
now.
story.
Okay, now watch this. Now I don't know. Now watch this. Now that same farmer that planted that goddamn kernel of fucking corn in the dirt to fucking get in the
And remember,
fucking
this farmer was a
investment,
pimp.
and
Okay,
this
he
farmer
decided
and this
the
and
pimp
this
decided to
farmer,
plant this
Lou,
this corn.
Lou. Now this farmer, you know what I'm saying? Now that first off, farmer ain't a pimp, so Lou fucked y'all right there. But like I said, but this farmer, now if he takes this corn and he plants this goddamn seed in fucking concrete, is that gonna fucking grow? No, because he planted his goddamn seed in concrete and not in fucking fertile dirt. So that fucking shit is not gonna fucking grow. So yes, you do make a goddamn investment, and I fucking agree completely. Yes, you do want to make an investment, but solely relying on a bitch will you be broke? Fuck no. You won't be broke solely relying on a bitch. Now, if you rely on your motherfucking pimping and pimp accordingly, don't blow the money and boop, 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 then you can live off the game for a little bit. But to say that, oh, well, I'm not going to rely on your bitch, then maybe you just ain't got enough pimping. Maybe you just, if you feel like you gonna get broke because you feel like you got to rely on a bitch, pimps don't think like that. Pimps don't think like
What you
that.
mean pimps don't think like that? That's what a pimp
Because
does.
because because
That's
a
what he's
pimp
gonna
ain't
do.
relying on no
He's
bitch.
gonna
A
rely.
pimp
He's
is
gonna
a
rely
pimp
on
is relying
himself.
on his
He's
pimping.
gonna rely on his pimping. But guess what? What if he don't catch a bitch? What if he don't catch a bitch for a month, 2 months, and he got all this shit that he done bought out the bitch, right? He done bought all this shit, new cars, do this, nice crib, and he ain't saved not a dollar. He didn't save not $1, didn't invest not $1. Now he lost the bitch. Now what? Now he's got to do what? Got to go back
Well,
out in the concrete and try to catch
that's
him a
if
new
he
bitch.
didn't. That's if he
Yes or
didn't
no?
save his money properly, bro. And like I say, at the end of the day, when he invests, you know what he's living off of? He's living off, you know what I'm saying, the game. That's what he's living off
What
of.
is it? What game if he don't got a bitch?
The game, whatever the fucking game is he
What?
invested in.
But what?
Whatever the
What?
fucking
If he don't got a
construction
bitch,
business
what
game,
is it?
the trucking game, whatever fucking game he knocked is fucking he goddamn invested
We're
in.
talking about the smart individual who invested that hodo. That's what we're talking about.
Well, actually, the smart individual who made the right investment with the whole.